We issued a request some weeks ago.
Yes.
We were like,
tell us things to talk about.
We want to involve the people who watch, get them involved in our show.
that's what it, yeah, that's definitely what it was.
So on Twitter, Jimmy Rossini asked,
The Big Ragu!
if you can recast yourself into one of your favorite movies, what movie or character would you do?
That's easy. I'd be Charlie Sheen in Red Dawn.
The younger brother of Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, I don't want to be Patrick Swayze.
You don't want to be C. Thomas Howell, who's like gets all hard and starts carving.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's a good. Either that or Jennifer Grey. I want to be Jennifer Grey in Red Dawn.
So you could be in the jet pilot's arms in love.
That's right. That was what's his name too? Powers Booth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Powers Booth. And that was pre-nose job Jennifer Grey.
Yeah.
I thought she was much cuter with
I know,
with
it's
her
a shame
giant
that
schnoz.
she changed it.
But yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, C. Thomas Howell is probably the better choice in that. So yeah, either that, because as a kid, I wanted to fight off a Russian invasion so bad.
Yeah.
And as an adult, I want to fight off a Russian invasion so bad. Either that, so it's C. Thomas Howell and Red Dawn, or Lobot.
Who's Lobot?
Lobot is Lando Calrissian's like second in command, the bald guy with that.
Oh yeah.
Thing around his head.
In the Cloud City.
Yeah, I want to be Lobot.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Because that thing on his head probably does some pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like his gaming is probably amazing. So there you go. That's mine. You probably already answered this on Twitter.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I just
right.
kept these. One would be
Matthew Broderick in War Games.
See, that would be a good one. I actually would do that.
I know you're a huge War Games
Yeah.
fan.
I do not believe you.
Over there, we have Soviet missiles.
Espionage.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but it's great.
It's still playing the game. It's gonna start a war.
Definitely Matthew Broderick in War Games.
Okay.
Especially because he gets to hang out with Ali Sheedy and
Oh, that was her, wasn't it? Yeah, I forgot that.
Val Kilmer in Real Genius.
Never saw it.
Ah!
Never saw it.
That's a good one though.
If
You
I-
would like it. It like holds up
Yeah.
well, and it has Walter Peck from Ghostbusters as a dick professor, and it has Uncle Rico in it from Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, okay.
It was the braces that gave me the idea. They're a perfect antenna, and his whole head becomes a speaker.
Wake up, Kent.
And from now on,
Stop playing with yourself.
It is God.
But that's a great movie. I always liked that movie. And the other one would have been what's his name from Last Starfighter.
Oh, yeah. We were just talking about
Yeah, I
that. This will be
watched
for
it last
another
night.
episode. Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
You have been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Sur and the Kodan Armada.
Centauri's the name. We have to talk about a matter of utmost importance. Step into my office.
Ian also asked, the A-Team versus Knight Rider, which show had a more lasting effect on Western culture?
The A-Team.
Knight Rider. A shadowless fighter, a dangerous world, a man who does not exist.
I would want to say the A-Team because it very much helped to continue that whole gung-ho, like,
Right.
we're going to run out with machine guns and blah, blah. But that's kind of more an American thing, whereas Knight Rider gave us David Hasselhoff, who went to Germany and became a huge music star.
It's true.
Yeah, even though I like the A-Team more, but I think it's probably Knight Rider.
I think so too, right? I feel like if you post something about Knight Rider or something, that gets more of a pop than A-Team for some reason.
I would say, yeah, I think so. And plus, I think what a lot of people don't realize is, like Waze and other like GPS apps were completely inspired by Kit. They were all invented because of Kit.
I believe it.
Definitely not just making that up.
It would be cool to have a Kit GPS voice.
I think it exists.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure it
Look
exists.
that up.
Yeah.
Chris Lundy, Transformer Chris.
That's
asked,
Transformers, Chris.
super powered pets, yay or nay?
Nay.
I agree.
Definitely
that
nay.
could go wrong. All right, this is from Isaac's Haunted Beard.
Isaac's on. Which speaking Isaac,
Uh-oh.
there's where is it?
This is
From
for you,
the
Isaac. So this
Fangoria's Weekend of Horrors.
Ooh.
The Master of Horror series. Horror stuff.
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it in my bag.
So
So now it's on me.
Take should send that to you.
I'll send it. Isaac said, if either of you, or both of you, have ever seriously collected a toy or action figure brand.
Like not like your childhood collections. I'm assuming
Yeah,
he means like
he means, like not as a kid.
I don't think as an adult I ever like super got into the toy stuff. I mean I have some toys, But like I didn't go out of my way to collect that stuff, and I generally don't. So and even like with my comic collection and stuff, I never got into. A lot of comic fans will also get into the action figure end of things, and they'll have. I have one friend who's got just his garage is just boxes and boxes and boxes of like action figures, all stalling the card and all that
Jesus
stuff.
Christ.
I think he's a madman and an idiot for spending all that money. But I never got into that end of things. So yeah, no, I don't. Though I do have.
Which is weird to hear you say, just because you are a collector of things, but not.
Like I say, as there's a Millennium Falcon sitting. But yeah, no, I never did. No.
I think the only reason I don't collect things is because if I know that I can't have them all.
Oh, right.
Then I can't collect them.
Yeah.
So if it's something I want, I have to make sure that like it's accessible.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So I think that stops me from ever getting too into collecting anything. Like you started giving me the Mad magazines, and I was like, well, now I have to have them all.
You should have started that pursuit.
Well, people have been giving me Mad magazines since you gave them to me. Like, I even had a friend from high school who was like, oh, I got some Mad magazines laying around. I was like, okay.
Good.
But now I'm like, no, I need all the Mad magazines.
But that's attainable.
Is it really? It's been going on since the 50s?
Totally attainable.
I guess so.
Like you don't collect something for a couple months and move on.
Right.
That's like
it's part of the game is collecting.
Yeah. Start filling in those blanks.
There's a lot of blanks. The pathologist Twitter is asked, "What are your top sci-fi novels?"
Orwell's 1984, Bradbury's Martian Chronicles, and Clark's Childhood's End.
Because for me, it would be Hitchhiker's Guide. That was like one of the first books that got me as a kid, like into reading, reading.
Right.
And Arthur C. Clarke's
Rendezvous with Rama. Goddamn.
Rendezvous with Rama.
Yeah, I would pick that over Childhood's End, actually.
Yeah, that's a good one. We've had a discussion about that one.
Yeah, Rama's terrific.
Cynical 44 was asking.
Good name. I wonder if the 44 is supposed to be their age.
One time you showed a pack of cards from the Illuminati New World Order game.
Yes, that's true.
And he's been waiting patiently about you actually showing those cards off.
We'll get them.
And maybe explaining like what the hell it was about.
Pretty sure I know.
I told him if we could find them up here.
I'm pretty sure I know what box they're in back there. So I think I can get them in a quick second. And if they're not in that particular box, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let me grab them.
Uh-oh, I think he found them.
Alright, so first I gotta get all these Middle-earth cards out of the way. The Middle-earth! Which I never played, I just bought strictly because they're Middle-earth. Okay, so, the limited edition, I have 2 limited edition starter sets. Now, one thing that's cool about these, if you notice, Steve Jackson Games.
Illuminati is a standalone card game made by Stephen Jackson Games, inspired by the 1975 book, The Illuminatus Trilogy.
That's why I bought it!
The game has ominous secret societies competing with each other to control the world through various means, including legal, illegal, and even mystical.
Ooh. It's basically like, it's like a jillion other card games. So this has to do with like political bluffs and things like that. And you can see based on some of the cards, right? Tax breaks, savings and loan scam, market manipulation.
There's like hit and run.
Yeah. To kill your, knock out your political opponents.
So what, you would be sitting across from each other if me and you were playing, and I would have, like, whatever cards I have.
It's similar to, like, Magic the Gathering and stuff. Like, I'm going to play this, and it makes, like, has this effect. And
right, so then
I play this in retaliation, and, that kind of stuff. It's all circling around politics and world affairs and conspiracies.
But you never actually got to play them?
No, I did not play the game. I got it because I'm a fan of this sort of stuff. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe we will have to learn it so we can actually do it for the show one day.
What we're going to do is we're going to save some rest of the questions for another episode so we don't just cram them all into one thing.
Fair enough.
It'll make it fun to mix it up a little bit.
We need to go downstairs and thaw out a little bit.
Which is the main reason why we're
before we come back up and do another quick thing, because I think we want to talk about 80s movies, nostalgic movies and shit, right? Because we have both been revisiting stuff.
Yes.
But we'll get to that later.
Yeah, you'll see that at some time.
All right, later, Gator. Hey, if you like what you see, hit us up at patreon.com/nerdoutwithme. Give us a little bit of support. even with some little cheap tiers, they help us out a lot because they let us get lunch and like beards and
foot
stuff. Foot warmers, and occasionally we buy stuff for the show.
Yes.
Specifically to like do things with and like and subscribe and all of that shit. Hey, pound that bell! Put the bell on the table and pound it like it's.
Pound it like
I'm
it's
not gonna keep going with that.
going out of style.
It's not quite where I was going with that.
Pound it like it's...
We now conclude our scheduled broadcasts for today. Thank you for joining us. Good night.